Hey everybody, Kimberly Castro with Optima Juris, and I am back from a very full day touring London, mainly the legal aspect of London, and I learned a lot. It was really interesting. Both of our tour guides were very knowledgeable, had answers to all of our questions. Boy, did I learn a lot of history today, and just saw some of the buildings that make London, London. I got to meet a lot of people who I've been talking with for 6 years, but hadn't been able to say hello to in person. And I was very happy to give Leah Willersdorf a big hug. And Mary Serene is also somebody who has spent a lot of time and effort, along with Leah, putting together this conference for the BIVR, and they have done a really wonderful job, and they are having lots of fun events and filling up our days with amazing knowledge focused on the legal system. So as court reporters, that's really fun for us. So today, I'm going to grab my notes. We went on a couple tours, and the first tour that we did was the Inns of Court and Temple Bar. And the buildings were very historic and very old, and the tour guide had a lot of information to tell us. One part in particular is where they film a lot of TV shows and movies. Then we went and we had lunch, and that was at the Old Bank of England. That used to house bullion and the crown jewels, if I remember correctly. And just as a side note, it's also, underground is also where the Sweeney Todd story that happened, Sweeney Todd the barber, which in America, that was Johnny Depp that played that role. That is where the barber shop is said to have been housed, where after he would off the people that he was giving a barber shave to, they would go underneath and his mistress would serve the pies. So kind of an interesting side note is I didn't even realize that that was an actual thing that happened. And then we had a meet and greet, before that we went to the Royal Courts of Justice. What a building. I cannot tell you how much history there was there, how beautiful it was. We got to go into this is the actual courthouse here in London where they hear criminal cases and civil cases, and we got to go into one of the courtrooms and ask all sorts of questions and find out a little bit how the system works over here in the United Kingdom. I couldn't take any pictures in that building, it's forbidden, but I can tell you that it's absolutely beautiful, and there's plenty of pictures online if you look up the Royal Courts of Justice. And then we went to a pub and we had a meet and greet. And that's where I got to meet people from all over. Just for example, there are some other people here from the United States. We have Karen Hart, and she owns her own agency, and she's located in Virginia. And we also have Rhonda Jensen, and she has Jensen Litigation Services, and she is out of Chicago. We have a New York federal court reporter, Pamela Utter, and she, like I said, is from New York. There's people here from Australia. I got to meet a few people. Andrew Howell, who is a reporter in Scotland, got to give him a hug. So it's been a really full, fun, fantastic day. Myself and Rhonda and Karen have now been dubbed the Vivir Triplets because we all have blonde hair. We all look a little similar. BIVR standing for BIVR. So I'll take that. It's a very cool nickname. So hopefully it sticks for the rest of the conference. So I just wanted to give you a recap. Really tired, but it's just been amazing. I hope you can see what I see out my window. That's why I filmed here tonight, because the view out of my window is wow, right? So day 2 will be tomorrow, and I'll check in the morning, give you a little rundown of the itinerary, and then I'll do a recap and do some filming tomorrow. I get to give a presentation, so I'm excited about that. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day.